I am Gelmar V. Casucut.
I am Stephaney Tapaling.
I am Crishell Salmoy.
I am Trazo.
And we are the Group 1 presenters. Good day everyone. By the way, I'm Gelmar V. Casucut. Today, we're going to present to you our Field Study 1 learning episodes that we conduct and observe at CMU Laboratory High School and Muswan Integrated School. To formally start with our presentation, may I request Ms. Tapaling to present the learning episode 1.
Good day everyone, I am Stephaney Tapaling. Now, I'm going to present to you the learning episode 1. Based on our observation, the A portfolio showed good organization and clarity, and it effectively highlighted their progress and achievements, and also the content reflected dedication, creativity, and understanding. And also we observed that the reflection showed self-awareness and willingness to improve. And also the overall impressive, but the design and reflection need enhancement. So here we observe that there is a strength and weaknesses. So for this strength, we observe that the student output should well organized and clear, neat and easy to follow, and reflective and also insightful. So for the weaknesses, it has lacked detailed explanation, and also could be more engaging and need more specific example. So we have here our recommendations. So they need to add specific explanation and examples, use engaging and creative techniques, and improve overall clarity and impact. And now let's proceed to the analyzation. So we analyze first that the learning portfolio helps identify students' strengths and weaknesses during the learning process, and also it showcases their work over time, making it easier to see areas of proficiency and areas needing improvement. And it provides a clear picture of their growth and progress. Second, the learning portfolio encourages students to take responsibility for their learning, and the students track and reflect their own progress, and it helps them set goals and identify areas for improvement. And also it promotes active participation and ownership of their learning journey.
Good day everyone. Before we dive into our topic, let me introduce myself first. I am teacher Trazo. These discussions talk about what we observed in learning episode 2, which is about the growth of teenager age 11 to 18. This stage is a time of big change in many parts of their life. Our observation shows that first is developmental domain. It focuses on emotional, social, and cognitive development, recognizing their interdependence. The second is self-identity. They start to become more independent and try to understand who they are. The third is external factors. Their bodies change because of poverty, and their friends become a big influence. And the last one is thinking skills. They improve in reasoning, thinking deeply, and communicating. This helps them handle emotional and social life better. In short, this stage is a time of fast growth and change. Teenagers learn to think, act, and understand themselves as they move toward becoming independent individuals.
Good day everyone. I am teacher Crishell Salmoy, and in continuation for our learning episode 2, the most common score identified is 8. This means that 8 appears most frequently in dataset, making it the mode or the concentral tendency of the scores. it likely represents a typical or average level of performance among those measured. However, to fully interpret its meaning, further analysis would be needed to determine what the score of 8 specifically indicates in context, whether it reflects performance, rating, or another type of measurement.
Good day everyone. So I am teacher Kent Joseph Quiroz, and this time I will present to you our learning episode 3. So based on our observations, the students trust easily due to a caring, loving upbringing, and friendly nature. May find trusting difficult if betrayed before. So they are caring and cautious, friendly and considerate, yet careful around new people. So they rate self-awareness as 7, recognizing strengths and areas for improvements. So they are also responsible, dependable, and loyal. Forms of attachments quickly and embraces responsibilities. So I think that's all for my part. I will give the floor to Miss Teacher Francis.
So good day everyone, I am Sir Francis Torres. So in continuation of the learning episode 3, so the students is caring, cautious, responsible, and values relationship, needs more confidence, but it is dependable. So rates its self-awareness as 8, showing that he is aware of his strengths and weaknesses. Describes self as caring, responsible, friendly, and willing to take responsibilities. So in our analysis, the analysis showed that the student we observed is caring, responsible, loyal, and friendly. With a strong sense of self-awareness, they tend to trust others easily, likely because they grow up in a loving environment. Though they still take time to feel comfortable with new people, they form connection quickly and deeply value their relationship, but could work on building more confidence. So in overall, they come across a dependable and thoughtful with a clear understanding of both their strength and the area they want to improve. Good day once again. So now let's proceed with the learning episode 4. Table observed. So first observation, teaching method. So the teacher handled different learner groups. The elementary class was mostly student-centered with active participation. There was an emphasis of mastery and application of lessons. The classroom's atmosphere was collaborative and not overly competitive. And the teachers used various strategies to engage students and connect lessons to real life. For the analysis, the analysis point out that when a teaching focuses only on memorizing facts and passing tests, students can become bored and may not really understand or enjoy what they learning. It suggests that using different teaching methods like discussions or hands-on activities can make learning more interesting and meaningful for students. Okay, for our second observation, the teacher it focused on teaching methods and class environment. No single best method. Different methods suit different learners. Effective teaching involves activities, group work, and sharing ideas. Teachers should adopt methods to meet learners' needs. Multiple strategies create engaging and meaningful learning experience. A student-centered approach helps learners succeed and feel motivated. And for the analysis, it emphasizes that involving students in their own learning, letting them participate, share ideas, and work together helps them understand better, stay motivated, and feel more confident. It highlights that student-centered approach makes learning more engaging and enjoyable for everyone.
So for our conclusion, our field study 1 observation helped us see how students learn and behave in real classroom settings. And also it taught us the value of understanding each learner and creating a positive environment for them. And overall, the experience inspired us to grow and become better future teachers. Thank you.